Hey loves, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, as you see from the title, I'm going to be doing a Lilo and Stitch inspired set, and I based it off of this sticker. I have a whole bunch of like Disney stickers and stuff that I send out as freebies, like, you know, included as a small thank you for basically all orders that are made on Crafts by 9. And so I just randomly picked this one out, and it's part of my Disney series, and so I'm using that for today's set. I am going to be using Crafts by 9 white and black gel polishes, our nail art brush kit, our top coat, and the 2 blue acrylics are from Not Polish. I showed you the name of them in the beginning of the video, and I will be leaving everything linked down below if you're interested in purchasing for yourself. So with that being said, let's just get started with today's video. The tips that I am using are from Crafts by 9. They are our 3XL square nose C-curve tips, and in case you didn't know, they are back in stock on October 8th. If you're watching this beforehand, it's next Saturday. If you're watching this after October 8th, then they are officially on our website. Thank you guys so much for being so patient, because obviously we were working on a different tip, not exactly a different tip, but a different packaging. So it's no longer in a bag package. They are now sold in a box, and we are super over the moon excited about it. I have shown them on my Instagram if you haven't seen them, and I'm just so happy with the final product. I love the logo, you know, everything about it I love. And so just make sure to head on over to our website to see it. And of course, you guys can use discount code YouTube for money off of your order. And we have a lot of stuff on our website right now. We actually have some limited edition glitter acrylics as well. And, you know, just thank you everybody for all your support and for any orders that are placed. Thank you. And for the actual nail set, I'm going to be doing an ombre. Now, I kind of made a mistake and did an ombre because you can't really tell it's an ombre. Like, it's not like, you can kind of tell if you squint your eyes a little bit, but like it's not a really pronounced ombre design. I did choose 2 blues, and they looked, you know, like it would be okay when I put them on the nail. Like, oh yeah, I'll be able to tell. And it's like very subtle. A very subtle ombre, because the 2 blues are very close in color. They're not the same color. They're not. And they're both beautiful and super pigmented, and I love Not Polished products, but they are very close to each other. And especially on my camera, you aren't really able to see it as much as you can see it in person. So it looks even less subtle, you know, when you're looking at it on the camera. But they are 2 different blues, and you can definitely see the ombre in person, but it's just not super pronounced when you're watching it here. But that was my goal, to make an ombre, to make 2 blue ombres, and I thought they looked cute. It's just not like your regular typical ombre where you're able to really see the 2 colors super like contradicting each other and like very, you know, mixing very well, if that makes sense. But they came out super cute anyway, and I got inspired by the 2 blues from the sticker, and that's what I wanted to do. Now I'm doing that for the pinky, for the middle, and for the pointer finger. And of course I am encapsulating. I'm using Not Polished's clear acrylic, which is one of my favorites. It makes it super easy to blend or to encap. No bubbles, and I really love how clear it is. So I do always encapsulate ombres, because where the 2 colors meet or where they blend, it always leaves kind of like a little indent when you look at the nails from the side. And so that's the whole purpose of encapsulating with the clear. You're able to now look at the side of the nail, and it's like one cohesive nail. It looks very pretty. You can add your you can add the thickness that you want or anything like that. So I always encourage you to encapsulate when you're doing ombres, especially because it just makes for a nicer finish. And yeah, I encapsulated it with the clear. And then on the ring finger, I am using Crafts by 9 Morpho Butterfly, which is a gorgeous blue glitter acrylic, and you guys are selling that color out so fast. I think I would say that's like our second or third best selling glitter acrylic, and I'm just so happy to see all of your guys' designs. If you guys have purchased from our website and use any product on a post, on a reel, whatever it may be on your social media, make sure to tag us in it. We love reposting. We love to see all the like creations you guys make with our products. It makes me so happy each and every single time to see that you guys are loving them, you guys are using them, and I love to see like a finished complete set using one of our products. And so yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. The monomer that I'm using is from 𝘈𝘃𝘠, which is my go-to monomer. And if you guys are new here, then you don't know that I use 𝘈𝘃𝘠 like religiously. I use it all the time for every single set. I love that it's low odor. It is, well, like, okay, monomer will always have an odor, right? Like it will always have an odor, but it is lower odor than most of the ones I've used. I've used a few, I've tried more, and I get really bad migraines. I have always had migraines even before doing nails. Like, it's just a thing that I have. And when I was using a particular brand before this, I would get even worse migraines. After every single time I was done with my nail desk, like I was done doing nails, I would get up and my migraines would be on a level 10. And ever since I switched over to 𝘈𝘃𝘠, of course I still get migraines because that's just the way I am, but it's not bad. It's not as bad, and it's not after doing nails. It's just like my normal migraines that I used to get beforehand. And 𝘈𝘃𝘠 has been my go-to. Like, I love it. I have it in a 1 gallon. I have it in the I have them in each size. I have so many of them because I run through them super fast. It's the only one that I use. Of course, I use it for like my nails, the practice hand, other people's nails if I do them for content. And so yeah, I run through it really fast, and I cannot rave about it enough. If you guys are starting out, or even if you're not, but you haven't used 𝘈𝘃𝘠's monomer, make sure to try it out. Make sure to do so. They have it in a really small size too, which is really helpful if you're just, using it for the first time and you kind of just want to test the waters with it. But see for yourself. Like, you can use it. I use it for every single brand that I use of acrylic, and I use at least 10 different kinds. I've used so many different acrylic powders, and each one works amazing with this monomer. I mean, you can pair it with anything. So it's universal, low odor, amazing, the best. And then the acrylic brush is also from 𝘈𝘃𝘠 as well. So here is the application only, and now we're gonna go in with the actual drawing. Now, I want to say that this drawing didn't come out like exactly how I was thinking. The way I work, like when I'm gonna draw something and I'm looking at it like something else, so I'm looking at the sticker, right, and I'm trying to recreate that onto a nail. It's very hard for me to do because I don't like to trace it out first. I don't like to do like I don't know, I just get very frustrated with nail art where I don't like to do that second step, and maybe I should, but I don't. And so I kind of just eyeball it. Like, I'm looking at the picture I'm trying to recreate, which in this case is a sticker. So I'm looking at the sticker as I am drawing out on the nail. So I'm kind of like tracing it in my mind, if that makes any sense. And so it's not going to come out perfect. It's not like I'm not going to start at probably the place that I should start. I kind of start from like the bottom or like the middle, like at a random place to start drawing, and I kind of just eyeball off of that. And the nail is a smaller canvas, of course, so not everything's gonna fit. So you kind of have to compress the image in your mind to trace it, but make it smaller onto the nail once you're, drawing it out on the nail. And so it's a lot of stuff that goes into drawing, and I applaud each and every one of you that knows how to draw, that can draw nail art. Like, I wish that was me, because I can't draw. Sometimes I do surprise myself and I'm like, oh, that came out better, but sometimes I'm like stressing out. And as you have noticed, I have been trying this nail art thing for a bit now. Before, you would rarely see me do any hand nail art, but now, because of this Disney, I chose to do this Disney series because it's kind of pushing me to do nail art, and I want to go, like, I want to be able to do whatever. If I say, like, I'm going to draw this, and I just want to be able to execute it to perfection one day. So that is my ultimate goal with doing this nail series. Not only is it like cute, and I absolutely love Disney, but I also want to, in the end, be able to draw better than I did before. Speaking of Disney, I actually just came back from Disneyland. My birthday was last weekend as I'm recording this voiceover, and I had such a blast. I went with my boyfriend and my brother, and we had so much fun. We went to Disneyland one day, and then California Adventures the next, and it was a lot of, although it was very, very hot, which it usually is in LA, I had so much fun. I mean, I'm like a child at heart, and Disneyland, like, when I was telling people, like, oh, I'm gonna go to like, they're like, what are you gonna do for your birthday? And I'm like, I'm going to Disneyland. And they're like, what? Like, why? And I'm like, I love Disney. And I especially love that they already put out like their Halloween stuff, and Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. So I was like, I want to go. And I do go. I have gone many times during the holiday season, during Halloween, but you can just never get tired of Disneyland. So yeah, that's where I spent my 25th birthday, and I had so much fun. And there wasn't honestly as many people as usual, and I even heard people saying like, oh, the workers were saying that there was actually more people on that Monday than there was on that Saturday that we were there. So yeah, you definitely could see that there was a little bit less people. Of course, the lines were still super long, like 50 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever, but they weren't as long as I have waited sometimes. So yeah, I had so much fun, and thank you all for the birthday wishes, and I had a great time. So now we are going to, or after I cured it in the lamp for 60 seconds, I'm gonna put the glossy no wipe gel top coat from our brand Crafts by 9, and look at that shine. I mean, I absolutely love this top coat. It's the only one I've been using recently, and I love it. Look at that glitter, you guys. I love it. This is probably one of my favorite glitters as well. I just love how it looks. It's like not only blue, but as you like move the nail, it kind of it's like a chameleon color, so it's very, very cool. And you know, the drawing is there. It's kind of cute, but not my best. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to like, comment what you would like to see me do next in my Disney series. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on both of my Instagrams, which is at Crafts by 9 and at Beauty by Myra. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.